He was alone. The first tick of time had not yet sounded, nor had the unending circle of eternity yet commenced. There were neither things created nor things uncreated to share the space with him. He dwelt in an age before the eternals, where all there was him. The author who had not yet written, the Almighty who had yet to be praised, the carpenter whose hands had yet to be calloused and stained by his work. He was there, a form in the formlessness that we now call home. As he hovered, watching, waiting, his character was unmasked by the beauty we now behold. He was love, the complete, passionate, emotional, expressive, eternal. He cared, he dreamed, and he blessed before the galaxy of our existence was even created. And then he spoke, "Let there be light," and there indeed was light. The bright beam of warmth drenched the blank canvases of eternity. It was beautiful, and he called it good. Then he separated this light from the darkness. He named the light day and the darkness night. As he set all into motion, soon the darkness of night passed. It was the first morning, the first sunrise, marking the first day. The thunderous quake of his mighty voice sounded again on this second day. Let there be a space between the waters to separate the waters of the heaven from the waters of the earth. And it was so. A vast space was placed between the bodies of water. This water of the earth he named the sea, and that of the heavens he named the sky. The night came and passed, marking the second day. Morning arrived. The sun warmed the vast sea of water underneath his heavens. He examined it, so vast and so deep. Separate, he declared over the waters, and it was so. The waters beneath heaven gathered into place, and land was formed. Valleys were carved, and mountains were built. The creator of all things good paused. He named the pooled waters ocean, and the secured land earth. Spacious, still, empty. He imagined the possibilities as his eyes stared down at the earth. He was so focused. Grow, my earth, I tell you, green up, grow all varieties of seed-bearing plants, every sort of fruit-bearing tree. And there, from his design, he painted the earth with movement, color, life. The wind danced between branches. Roots grew down deep into the soil, tangling around each other. Security. Grass sprouted, flowers bloomed, the fields became occupied with growth, and the hills were coated in endless beauty. As he swooped down for a closer look, he couldn't help but smile. It was all coming together. The canvases no longer laid barren. The dreams were no longer dreams. They were a reality. His reality. His hopes, his fantasies, his world formed. He looked up to heaven and asked to see the light. From the sun, he formed another. There was already responsibility of the day, but who looked over the night? From the sun came the moon, beautiful indeed. As he placed the moon high in its place, he formed the stars. Each one of them he created and he secured, giving each of them names. As they sparkled and beamed, they lit up the whole night sky, and he delighted in them very much. Day 3 had been completed. As the moon and the stars found their way, once again the sun rose. Out of the darkness came great light. His desires for day 4 were profound. He wanted to fill the ocean waters and the heavenly sky. Swarm, ocean with fish and all sea life. Birds, fly through the sky over my earth. Then there came huge whales, sharks, shrimp, every kind of sea life. And the birds, oh, they flew, faster and more graceful than the winds. Every kind and species of flying birds he made. His love grew deeper and deeper for this home he had created. Prosper, he said to the birds and sea life. Reproduce, fill your homes. Let there be more of you in the oceans below and the skies above. I have seen you, and I have loved you. Please, multiply. The sun set, and the moon and stars rose, marking the 4th day. Daylight came. The ocean tides were loud, striking the rock and sand along the shore. As he looked out, admiring the water's surface, he loved seeing the ripples of dolphins' fins carving waves into the waters. Birds were singing songs only to him. As they danced and swooped in the air, he followed them with his gaze. They drew his attention back to the land. Earth. Earth must also generate life. Every sort and every kind. Cattles, reptiles, and wild animals of all kinds. It was so, and it was good. Lions basked in the sun. Elephants walked and shook the ground beneath them. Bears climbed and explored their new home. There was life. Moving, breathing life that he created. And yet he knew this was only the beginning, the genesis of his dreams.